This is my package from Limslimes, and I ordered this on the 8th of May and it got here a couple of days ago, so got here in really good time. So let's open it and have a look, my love. This looks like the extra baggie and it is chocked full with sweeties and some really cute ones as well. Looks like we've got some possible foam sweets here, some chocolates. These look absolutely delicious. And I don't see any business cards, so hopefully that's further inside the box, my lovelies. But what a wonderful, wonderful start to the package. I shall enjoy them later. So let's have a look. Here we have the business card, and this is Limslimes information and the adorable little alpaca logo there. And then let's have a look at the back. And yes, we have some great slime care tips, some sticky slime tips, some overactivated slime tips, and also some tips on how to store your slime as well. So I do love it when slime creators make use of the back of the business cards and add some useful information. It's always really, really helpful. So that is Limslimes on Instagram, my lovelies. We also have what looks like some noodles, and here's the seasoning. Now this reminds me of the branding we have over here for Monster Munch, but I've never seen anything quite so cute like this for noodles. And the impression that I get from the front of the packet and the back is you actually eat them like almost like crisps and not with hot water. So that'll definitely be interesting to try. Chicken flavour. Let's give it a go later, my lovely. So thank you so much for that, lovely. Always good to try new things. Now I ordered 3 slimes from Lims, so let's open it up and have a little look. Looks like we've got a really chunky extra slime as well. That's fabulous. Really, really cute stickers too. The slimes that I ordered from Limslimes was Warm and Cozy, Love Yourself, and Don't Be a Crueler, which I think is a fabulous name, which is of course a DIY slime. And then we have this extra slime at the back, which we will have a look at the end, my lovelies. So what I will do is go through them in the order that they're on my receipt, and the first one being Warm and Cozy. Now Warm and Cozy is a clean cotton scent, and I believe it's a glossy slime. I wasn't able to find the information on Lim's website, and I'm not able to check the weight of the slimes or any of these specifics really, but luckily Lim did have a post up on his Instagram, and this is scented like clean cotton and it has a butter texture, and I think this might possibly be a 5 or 6 ounce slime, and that goes for all of them, my lovely. So let's take the top off and let's have a look at the texture and give them a sniff, my loves. And you can really see the clay inside of this texture, especially so when I pulled the lid off. Now we are fighting daylight, so of course a white slime is definitely going to reflect that light, but it's got a really lovely buttery looking texture. Oh, that looks absolutely gorgeous. So let's give it a sniff, my lovelies. Now this reminds me of a really nice scented candle. It's got a very mild scent to it, very clean, very fresh, and certainly very suited to the type of slime that it is. It's very gently scented, which I think works with the very gentle slime that it is. Very much about texture, very much about feel, and of course the name of the scent being clean cotton, I think fits in with it really, really well. Let's give it another sniff, my lovelies. That is a really, really delicate scent. It would work perfectly as a candle or perhaps as a hand lotion, but it's a very, very nice relaxing smell and really fitting with the theme of the slime. So that is Warm and Cozy, my lovelies. So the next slime that we have is Love Yourself, and it's a gorgeous pink slime with some beautiful add-ins. Of course, you can see those little lips and hearts. Really, really cute. And the scent for this one is peppermint fluff. So let's open it and have a look at the texture and give it a sniff, my loves. So we've got the lid off now, my lovelies. This one is a little bit underactivated, so there was some leakage at the side, but it's all cleaned up now and it has come a long way. So nothing that a little activator won't fix. And I had quite a nice surprise when I opened it. I didn't realise that there were going to be chunky heart foam pieces inside, but they look absolutely fabulous. So let me give you a closer look at them, my lovelies. I will be really interested to see how that feels inside of a slime, because I'm very used to playing with foam, but when it comes to bigger chunks like that, unless it's a jelly cube slime, then I'm not used to a slime with those sorts of add-ins. So I'm really, really looking forward to it. So let's give it a sniff, my lovelies. This has a definite minty scent to it. I wish that the candy portion, by calling it peppermint fluff, I could be assuming on my part, but assuming there might be a marshmallow aspect to it, and it doesn't have much of a candy note, but it is definitely a peppermint note in there. So it's very much a minty scented slime. I would have loved it if it could have had more of a marshmallow scent to it. I think that would have tied it in wonderfully with the theme, but I still really like the peppermint scent to it. Let's give it another sniff, my loves. Yes, most definitely peppermint, but without the added candy scent to it. It can smell almost a little bit medicinal, but this is for my hands and not for me to eat, so no complaints here. And when it comes to scents, my lovelies, it's all preferential anyway, but always just giving you my opinion on the scent description and what I smell myself, my loves. But that is a really lovely slime, definitely very, very fresh smelling, very, very minty, and looks chock full of gorgeous add-ins, and I think will make wonderful, wonderful noises. So that is Love Yourself. So the final slime that I purchased, my lovelies, is Don't Be a Crueler. I think this is a wonderful slime and a wonderful idea, and we've got these gorgeous add-ins. Of course, this being a DIY slime, we've got this really, really pretty DIY clay counterpart. Let's open it up. I love that it's just not just one colour, and it has some nice shading to it, some lovely sprinkles and a little bit of icing, of course, all going on top of there with some chocolate as well. I think is going to make a fantastic texture. Now it looks like there might have been a little bit of leakage in here. It looks stuffed to the brim, so let me open it, clean off any excess, and then I'll be back and let you know about the scent, my lovelies, which is meant to be cinnamon buns. So very much looking forward to giving this one a sniff. So I will be right back, my loves. Okay, so we have this all nicely cleaned away now, and you can see how absolutely full to the brim this slime is. So I'm definitely going to need to depot it as soon as I've added the DIY counterpart. I think it's going to be absolutely huge. So let's give it a sniff, my lovelies. I can smell a very, very faint bakery note. The scent is lighter than I personally would prefer. When it comes to clear slimes, it's understandable why there would be a very delicate scent. But when it comes into the thicker, glossier slimes, especially those that are glossy or butter or clay or anything like that, you can afford to be a little bit more liberal with the scent. I would really like the bakery note and the cinnamon bun scent to not perhaps knock me off my feet, but certainly be a substantial scent. So that's what I would say, is that there is definitely a pleasant smell there, but it is a little bit too delicate for me. But as I've said before, my lovelies, scents and smells are all very, very personal and down to preference. So this is just my personal opinion and preference, my lovelies. But that is Don't Be a Crueler, a fabulous DIY slime. So the final slime that we have is an extra slime that was very kindly included. So I don't really know anything about it. There's no name, but let's open it. Let's have a look at the texture and give it a sniff, my loves. Unfortunately, it has cracked in shipping, which is unfortunate, but it is a free slime and I can easily enough depot it. So let's open it and have a look, my loves. This looks like a clay slime, very, very thick, looks very buttery, and I'm not really picking up on any scent, but I think it might be Daiso clay that I might be smelling. Either way, I think it has a lovely scent, just a very, very natural slime scent, and it looks wonderfully spreadable and thick. So thank you ever so much, Lim, for this very kind extra, quite considerably sized slime. So thank you ever so much, lovely. I will make sure to depot that and pop it somewhere safe. So this is what I ordered from Limslimes. I'm really, really happy with the textures. I think that all of the textures of the slimes look absolute fabulous fun. I think that the scents perhaps need a little bit of working. I think that the DIY slime is very, very pretty and will make a fantastic slime. I'm really grateful for the wonderful sweets, noodles, and of course the fabulous clay slime extra. And I think that the pick for me has to be warm and cozy and don't be a cruller. I think fantastic ideas. So thank you ever so much, Limslimes, for the wonderful extras and for the really reasonable prices and shipping rates. Thank you ever so much for joining me for another unboxing.